Time to head to Goodwill and see what we can find. This Santa caught my eye. It is really not my style, but I just thought he was so adorable. I'm always on the lookout for different styles of Christmas trees, and this one with the wicker or the rattan or the wood, whatever it is, for $3.49 was definitely going in the cart. I'm noticing that every time I go to the thrift store, the nearer it gets to Christmas, the more Christmas there is out. So I'm just taking you through all of the things that I saw on top of the shelves. Lots of cute decor items. Nothing that was speaking to me like that tree that I just grabbed, although this was a really cute house, but $4.50 is a little up there in price. I was surprised to find another one of these because I just thrifted one at the Salvation Army a couple of weeks ago, although this one was super heavy and made of metal, I think. Going through the baggies is always so much fun. These little bird cups and saucers were pretty. I don't know who makes them. Then there were some pots and some little planters, candles, little sake dishes, all sorts of things. And if I was a collector or a reseller, I probably would have grabbed some of those smaller items. But I'm just looking for stuff that is going to be nice in my home for decor or maybe something I want to make over. I really loved this little owl in this bag, but it had some other weird creatures in it that I didn't want to take home with me. There's never a shortage of silver and tarnished silver and sterling silver, but these copper pots and bowls really caught my eye. They're beautiful, really heavy, and they were starting to oxidize in some of the creases. But I didn't feel like I should take them home and do something to them because they were still a little bright for me. My copper look is more of a bronzy copper, but a lot of these pieces were so pretty. Here in the lamp aisle, I was looking for some light fixtures that maybe looked like bells. There's a lot of them here. Those in the back were really nice too. And I thought they might be nice to make over, but then I saw this one. It's actually a lamp. Can you imagine? But it has the shape of a bell. And this is something interesting too. I donated these black lanterns to the thrift store, and now I see them out on the shelf for $15 each. These pine cone stocking holders were gorgeous. They were $8.50 each, and they had a hole in the back so you could put a tea light in there. A little too pricey for me. I don't use stockings, so I left them there for someone else. The best aisle that I love going down is the wood. There's always some neat things here, some carvings and signs and different crates and birdhouses. But one thing that I missed, which I could kick myself now, is this little cubby thing. Yeah, it's busted on the one side, but I probably could have fixed that or made the other side match. I think that would have been awesome to hang on a wall, maybe paint it white, and then have a whole bunch of little vintage things in it. This wood-turned mug is a perfect example of some of the unique things that you can find at thrift stores. I would never drink out of this, but I thought it was absolutely beautiful, and I'm thinking a candle. The candle aisle is always fun to browse. Sometimes you get lucky and there's a nice smelling candle for cheap. Not today though. Even these LED ones were priced at $5 and $6. I can get those cheaper at my Dollarama store. I've noticed that prices seem to be getting higher, and I don't know if it's because Christmas is getting close or if thrifting is just getting more popular so they can justify raising the prices. This copper candlestick was $6.99, although I would have paid that price if there was two of them. As we browse through the candle holders and the candles, let me know if there's anything on these shelves that you would have grabbed and brought home. If you would have made something over, or if you would have purchased it and left it as is. I'm curious to know what you guys look for when you're out thrifting. These old-fashioned clocks are coming back in style, but I see a lot of them at the thrift store. They seem to be priced a little bit over the top, so I'm going to be looking out for the day when I can go with a coupon, and then I might pick one up. Heading into the furniture section, I spotted this sweet wooden rocking chair. I think it was listed for $9.99. The seat on it was in pretty bad shape, so that's probably why they had a cushion on it. I thought this one was also very nice, but a little bit too new for my taste. I always keep an eye out for wood signs, especially if they don't have anything on them. And these were plain on the front. So they were listed regularly for $9.99, but they were at the Goodwill for $2.99. But I decided to leave them because I have so much wood at home and I don't make a whole lot of signs anymore. I thought this little wood candle holder would be cute because of the star. Little bit too primitive looking for me, but nothing a little bit of paint could fix. When I saw these, I thought they would make amazing bookends, but I don't have a bookshelf right now that I could use them for. So I decided to leave them behind, and I hope I don't regret that decision later. I've also been into really beautiful dishes and pottery lately, and I thought this pattern was really beautiful. Going through the glassware, I thought that big jug was amazing. There's another sort of bluish tinged one there with the cork and the spout, some canisters, and I'm always looking for unique shaped items. And if they're glass, that's okay because they can always be painted and given a distressed look. Taking another look through the Christmas items, I found this. It's a bottle. It probably was a soap pump, but there's a lot of shapes like this on high-end stores for Christmas trees. Here's another beautiful spindle chair. I really like the carvings on the back of it. And then looking through the pillows, I noticed this one. I think this was a couple of years ago or a few years ago, I want to say. It was popular with the moose and the red and black buffalo check. $4.50, not a bad price. This Goodwill always has a good selection of vases and vessels. That textured gold one would look great with some paint. The blue and the black, they were a beautiful set. I really liked this little guy, the navy blue shiny pottery. It's a little dimpled and it has the two little handles. I thought that was very sweet. And finally, I found a set of these 3 wooden scalloped bowls for $3.99, and I thought they were absolutely gorgeous. They're probably teak wood. I gave one to my best friend Sonia, and I'm probably going to make candles out of the other 2. Thanks for joining me on this thrifting adventure, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss out on my next adventure. See you then!